Hey, thank you for opting in to get our new series. Like me, you want to experience success in your business, in your life, and in your relationship. And like me, you know that one of the biggest challenges that you have on this journey to greatness is to be very clear about your goals, the strategy to get there, and your mindset to really keep the focus going and get where you want to be. So we feel driven to success because this is an innate human desire. But at the same time, we have the feeling that there's not only one path to success. You know, success is a concept that is very individual because it comes out in a package that makes us at the center of it. So before, when we sought success, and maybe you did it, I know that I did it. I read all the books, I went to the conferences, I heard the famous speakers, and some of us actually went to school to learn everything about success. Well, the problem about that is that we've surrounded ourselves with millions of information about success, and when we must choose which one to use to apply for our own very individual path, we're unable to discern what's right, what's best, and what needs to be left behind. Yes, too much information we have to deal with, and then we get confused because of the number. So when I wanted to lose weight, I went to cooking school. I got my personal trainer certification. I learned about the body and the nutrition, and I was literally trying everything I could put my eyes on. And let me tell you, I definitely did. But what that did to me is that it lasted for 10 years, and I was pretty much at the same place after 10 years. I was still going through this yo-yo up and down, and I just could not, although I had all of this information, it was just not enough. And it was not until I sprained my ankle for the third time that I found what would revolutionize my entire life, because it revolutionizes my entire way of thinking. So let me explain to you a little bit of the story. It was very, very unexpected, and the story is worth being told. I sprained my ankle for the third time, in 3 years, and I did. So I was in France at that time, and I went to a physical therapist, and then I had this problem fixed temporarily with training and reinforcement and specific training on it. Well, it happened one time, two times, three times. But the third time, I had met this guy who had his own chiropractor / physical trainer. But she was a little plus in my view, is that she was just coming back from a big trip to China, 10 years, big trip, long trip. And she was bringing this brand new idea that that the mind is actually involved in the healing or the misalignment challenge or problem. So I was intrigued by it, and I ended up going to meet with her. And when she asked me what was happening, I actually, as I did with everyone else, I starting to open up my shoes and then showing it to her, showing my ankle, and she says, no, don't show me your ankle. I want to know what is happening in your life. And so I didn't understand what that meant at that time. And so she could see that I could not understand. So she says, all right now it's June 98, she says. When was the last time you sprained your ankle? And so I never thought of it. And so I had to take my mind on a journey back in time and started to recollect all of the information that I had collected until now to put me back where I sprained my ankle the year before. And then coincidentally, I realized that it was actually June 97. And I was really amazed that it actually coincided with the exact time as we were in the present, June of the same year, of the following year. And then she asked me the same question with the previous one, the first time I sprained my ankle. So she says, remember, when was the first time you sprained your ankle? And then as I, same thing, took my mind onto a journey into the labyrinth and the labyrinth of and the maze of information and all of these experiences that I had put behind in my subconscious, I actually realized that it was in June 96. And so out of the blue, I had this coincidences about my very own body that were brought to me and started to coincide. Like, there cannot be a coincidence. 3 times in a row, in 3 years in a row, I had these things happening. And then at that moment, she told me, so what happened to you in May 95 that is related to your father? Because the right ankle relates to the father. And I felt this feeling going through my spine of realignment, and like she was bringing me the piece, the very, very core piece to what was misaligned from the beginning. My father passed away in May 95. And at that moment, my body was reacting. I was crying. I was putting everything out and feeling the connection with that emotion of feeling the guilt, the blaming myself for my father's death, and not having been the greatest daughter that I could be, and having had judged him, and not having brought this unconditional love to him. And all of this feeling melted in that moment where I knew that I shifted my life forever. Because I realized that I actually didn't know anything about me. And that my body, by breaking apart for 3 years in a row, was actually telling me, you need love here, you need harmony here, you need to strengthen what's happening here, your belief system. And since then, so that was, I was 26 years old when that happened, but 26, 27 years old, my life totally shifted. And until then, I learned and I grew into building, shaping this success mindset, and by self-awareness, self-discovery, realization, and it had to be more about discovering what's within than actually looking it outside. It was really about investing in myself and getting into this journey to discover who I was, who I am, and then never stop seeking that way. So from there, I realized that really the truth that I needed to step on and live by was really invest in yourself, because you are the greatest resource to your own success and you already know the path to get it. And my life is totally the embodiment of this. So once you capture this mindset, you begin to shift your decision process from outside influence to inner authority. You grow your self-confidence, you trust your intuition, you perceive the greater picture, and you effortlessly align your choices with it. You no longer seek success or pursue it, you become it. And simply, you're just revealing it, one choice at a time. So with this mindset, I have created a life with my visions of success and my greatest dream. I had learned another language in less than 3 months when I moved from France to the States, because that was a daring choice, but I just could feel that that's where my success was taking me. I am traveling and I'm discovering the world. I'm meeting amazing people, great, great, great minds. I am building a successful coaching company. I'm mentoring brilliant entrepreneurs. I am enjoying fulfilling relationships with my husband, my kids, my friends, my family, my mother, who is my hero, my brothers and sisters. I enjoying a great health, vitality, and a sense of harmony. I feel younger at 40 plus than I was ever at 20, because I tapped into my hidden potential and I turned it into pure creative force. And I'm going to put it that way. Tapping this mindset is how billionaires out-earn millionaires by a factor of 1,000 without working 1,000 times harder. It doesn't sound good? I have spent the last 10 years elaborating and designing tools for personal development that require the uniqueness of my clients. So I'm helping you because you are you, not because there's one thing that works for everyone. So all of my programs put you back at the center of your experience, your learning, your success mindset program. And so you're becoming the core element that builds your success. So it is not only achievable, it is also now for you available, because it's only about you. I'm making it about you. I'm challenging you to envision your greatest life right here, right now, and share it with me in a video. I'm asking you, I'm challenging you, I'm inviting you to to share with me what's your greatest vision of your life when you put yourself back at the center of it, and that everything unfolds from this vision, because it becomes so clear what you wish to become and what you wish to experience, that that you are unfolding it through this success mindset that you will have shaped as a tool to make it happen. So in a nutshell, think about it that way. If I give you a microphone and the world to listen to you for 30 seconds, what would you wish to tell the world about what your epic life looks like? Okay, now go record and send it to me. I want to hear everything about your dream, because we are going to make it real. And it starts from there. Tell me, what is it that you really want?